Hey guys, this is Gold Cobra and welcome to the first episode of this new channel. And you may be saying, well, there's a load of channels out there already talking about stacking gold and silver. What's going to be so special about this one? Well, who knows? It may not be special, but I think it will be. I'm going to take you on my journey of stacking. I want you to hear me and my mistakes and what I've done wrong, which I've already made a few, and it's only been, well, this video is going to cover the first week of my stacking. I've bought some beautiful coins, which I'll show you in more detail in a bit. But this is what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be all about where you can buy from, when you first start out, what you think is the right way to stack, and then as you watch more and you learn more and start discovering what's what, you realize that, look, you need to slow down, be calm, make sure you know what you're buying. And as I say, this little stack here is the first week, which is a hell of a lot of money to put into 1 week of stacking. But I'm playing a bit of a catch-up game. I'm not a young pup. I've got to build up a pension, and it's also a little hedge for me against inflation. I've got money in the bank which I don't want sitting there losing value, so I'm going to put it into gold and silver, and then hopefully, if I'm not wrong and what I've watched and what I've learned so far is not wrong, it will give me a little protection against what's going on in the world today, which is not the greatest thing. So where did I start? I started in December of 2022. It's now New Year's Day today. This will probably come out on the 2nd. And the first coins I bought were the 2022 Sovereign. So this was a Platinum Jubilee of the Queen. And I bought these from the Royal Mint. The Royal Mint I found with these coins delivered very, very quickly. There are some which I've ordered after, and they're taking a bit of time, but we'll look into that in another session. But this is a 2022 Sovereign. I bought 2 of these, and that was the first part of my stacking journey. And then I thought to myself, well, let's have a look at the pawn shops locally, and let's have a look at those ones that say, we buy gold and silver. I thought they must have coins and they're probably going to be a bit cheaper. Well, that was probably my first mistake. They are not cheaper. They have to make money, and I get that. And I saw this 1914 Sovereign, and I thought, well, it looks nice, it looks good. But the price, I mean, I'll tell you, I don't know, it'll all change when you watch this video in maybe a year if you watch it down the line. At the time was £450. And I probably could have got it cheaper, a lot cheaper, if I had learnt a few things which I learnt over the last few weeks, and I could have picked it up at a better price. Then looking around, I sort of found out about Bullion by Post, which is a great place to buy your gold and silver from. Remember, the premiums with bullion places, they are going to be a bit higher, but I will say with Bullion by Post, you order your stuff and it comes real quick. In saying that, this was the next coin that I bought, which was the 2023 1 ounce Britannia. I'll take that out for you because it is an absolutely gorgeous coin. So as you'll probably hear in a load of other YouTube videos, there are a load of security features on these, but the reason I wanted this one in particular was because it has our Queen on it. And of course, she sadly passed away in 2022, but these coins had already been put into production in 2022. And for a 2023 coin, it should be King Charles. So who knows what will happen to this coin? Will it pick up in value? We don't know what the final mintage figure is. As of the 1st of Jan, they are still available, but they will at some point be changing this to have King Charles. But again, what a stunning coin. So even if it didn't pick up any sort of premium because of what it is, I absolutely love it. and obviously it has its gold value. And then what I started finding was there was a lot of talk about the Queen's Beast, again, I started looking at them and they are absolutely stunning, but I realised I was a bit late for them. So I decided I would go for the Tudor Beast. And the Tudor Beast is, some say, or call it the second in the series. And it starts with the Lion of England. Though in the silver bullion, I believe, silver bullion or silver proof, it starts with the Seymour Panther. So they've done a little difference in the bullion release and which way it will go compared to the proofs. But again, absolutely stunning coin. And the feel of it, just holding it is just, yeah, it is amazing. But this can easily become an addiction, guys, and that's what you've got to be careful of. As you see more videos, I will show you, I have ended up buying the silver 1 ounces of these, the 2 ounces, the 10 ounces, and even some silver kilo coins, but we'll get to that and the mistakes I made with them. So that's the Lion of England. That came in, I believe, from Bullion by Post. And then from the Royal Mint, the second in the series in bullion, is the Yale of Beaufort. And again, these are stunning coins. Again, they've got security features like the background, which is like hologrammy type wavy backgrounds, and a beautiful coin. But this is where I say you have to be careful. Though I did want silver, I went and bought the Britannia in silver 2023 with the same principle behind it, that it should not really be the Queen's head on the back of the 2023. But I went with it and I bought a tube. So you get 25 in a tube. I am putting all of my bullion as well in cases, just for the simple fact that if I do come to sell it, or when I do come to sell it, if you had a choice between a scratched up bullion coin, which still has the same intrinsic value as silver, are you going to prefer that, or are you going to prefer a nice, clean, shiny one? I know what I'd prefer. So there you go. But then, watching a lot more videos, I actually, I've got to give a shout out to Backyard Bullion. I've watched probably every video he has put out there, and he's a wealth of knowledge on this subject. He's clear, he's concise, and he's honest. And I like that. So, you know, I would say if you're starting out in stacking, watch some of these guys who have been around a long time. Watch me to learn from my mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes. And then you'll find out more things about forums, and we'll get onto that in my next video, where you can buy stuff in the private market, which you may get cheaper. And it is about trusting people, and certain forums are really good with that. So that's what it's all about. We're going to talk about my journey as it progresses. I'm going to try and put out a video once every week, or maybe even twice every week. And we'll go from there and we'll see how it goes. But I do need your support, guys. I can't do this without you. So I do request, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. I need you to build this, and let's see how this journey goes, and I'd like you to travel on that journey with me. So it's Gold Cobra here, signing off, saying goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you subscribe, and within a few days I will whack out another one. And unfortunately, you're going to see how I expanded this stacking at a very, very fast rate. So there you go. That's it. Look out for in a few days for the next video on my journey.